Helps if I'm not muted. Okay. Let's get going. Today is first stream of 2024. I'll let the camera try and adjust for that light change there. I've got the table slightly angled so I can get in and out easily without breakering. Did I do this is the question. Yes, I did. This should work. There we go. So I am on the couch in my living room at a table, but to get out and fill a drink or anything, I have to escape out this way, which requires sort of doing a rake up over the arm of the couch, and then coming back in for a receipt. And that's looping a bit long. All right. But welcome in, everyone. Today's first stream of 2024, we are doing the Temple of the Golden Idol, which is a big boy. We are looking at, if I can get this on, let's put on camera. $1,545 pieces. Been sitting upstairs for a while, and now it's in the build queue. And let's see how many bags there are for a start. Holy cow. There's a few. That's everything. Cardboard envelope for the instruction book. You know it's going to be a big one. And welcome to the program. Indeed. So the timer is now running. You'll see a few messages like that pop up in chat every once in a while through the hour loop that they're on. 6, that's also 6, 7, 2. This is the little note probably telling me that paper bags are coming soon. We are in the process of switching from plastic to paper-based packaging. Yep, but I haven't seen one of those sets yet. Not yet. 4, 5. Okay, 1's handy. We'll be starting with 1. And this one is also numbered 1. Let's see here. 10's the highest number I've seen. 10 will go back in the box. There's a couple 9's. They'll go back in. 8. 7. The 2 6's. And some of the 6's have the full stop after the number. The other ones that don't, you can tell which way is up by the other writing on the bag. So if there's printing on the bag, that will orient you as to what number you're looking at. 2 bag 5s. And I've noticed that the bigger bags tend to have the white stripe with a single number on it. The smaller bags tend to get, it's like they're sealed up out of a tube that's pre-printed with lots of the same number. So they just seal it, and somewhere along it you'll get multiple numbers. 2 bag 4s. 3 and 2. I haven't looked at the instructions online yet either, so I'm not sure how many bags we'll get through today. But today's plan is to do the first of the 3 segments of the temple. So we've got all the essentials. We've got our Lego. I've got a mango beer because it's summer. I have a full bottle of water. And the other essential for Indiana Jones is my snacks. So of course, we have snakes. It's got to be snakes. All right, instruction book time. And at any time, if you're wanting to see or get reminded on what we're building, the size of the set, when it came out, all those kind of informational things, if that's a word, exclamation set. And apologies for the squeaky table. Alright, another chunky book. Stickers, which we don't really like to see. Oh man, it's a cool book though, with the original movie poster on the front. How many pages? We have 281, not bad. Steps wise, we are looking at, there's a few pages of information about your batteries in 50 odd languages. Okay, so the final picture of the built set is on 268. 400 steps. Alright, 400 steps, let's go. And let's see. Okay, so the first 3 bags are what we're going to do today. Bags 1, 2, and 3 for the first part. Tomorrow afternoon will be bags 4, 5, 6. And then Sunday will be bags 7, 8, 9, and 10 to finish off the final third of the temple. It's not the years, honey, it's the mileage. In 1981, a rugged-looking college professor ascended to the big screen and invited the world on a thrilling journey from jungle temples in Peru to the Egyptian desert in search of the mythical Ark of the Covenant. 1981 is a good year. From the first frame in Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, Dr. Henry Indiana Jones Jr., passionate archaeologist/adventurer, captured the imaginations and hearts of would-be treasure hunters of all ages, etc., etc. Welcome to the jungle. Enjoy building. I'm sure I will. Then we get some information on the temple and some stills from the intro to the movie. Because even though this is basically just the introductory scene to the film, it's quite iconic. G'day, Ringbolt. How's it going? You're up late. Yeah, well, my aim was to be on an hour ago, but I wasn't quite ready. Um, I have edited my schedule info command to say 4-ish for every day. Um, I tried. Um, I was out and about around lunchtime today, so but good to be finally alive. But good to have you here as well. Um, talks about the idol, talks about the intro scene. We get a timeline of the films. Well, at least of the first four, and then in 2023 it says to be continued. I still haven't seen the latest one. I'll have to watch Raiders again soon. Then we get a little thing from the designers and graphic designers for the set. And then we get on to the actual instructions. Alright, bag one, tip them out. You have to figure out how to make a moose head out of Lego. What scale? Life-size moose head? Minifig scale? Small scale. I've done one. I did a little Faulty Towers vignette, um, and I did a moose head on the wall for that. I'll see if I've got a picture. Um, I remember using a what's the piece? I think it's like it's a Technic piece. It's used as a finger on like the Treebeard from Orthanc, or on some of the buildable figures. They use it as a finger, and I used that as like the square part. There's a square part on one end, and then it's angled, and then there's like a clip at the end. The rounded clip um, was like the mouth of the moose, and then it angled, and then you had the square block, and it was on a bar that I stuck through the wall of the build. Let's see. Yeah, I know my description's like it's that Lego piece. It's the thing from the other set. Um, I'll just scroll back a little bit. I did a bunch of little. It's not on the Discord. I haven't gone back and like posted a whole heap of older stuff there. I probably should. Um, I'm newer to Discord than Twitch, and I'm really slack at putting anything there. I know that. But I did a bunch of like little movie and TV vignettes a while ago. This is looking promising. These TV scenes. That's Album covers. Come on. Gotta be here soon. Because I mean, are you trying to go smaller than the Creator 3-in-1 moose? Because there was that set a few years ago. But the piece that's being used there is the antlers, is what I used for the head, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, so it shouldn't be too far away. And knowing my luck, in the photo that I took, it'll be like out of frame or out of focus. Oh, no, there we go. So for my Faulty Towers, I've got that brown clip on the wall. So I've got a round, there's like a Technic brick or a headlight brick for the bar to come through. And then it's pinned through the grey disc into the back of the brown robot arm. And then it's got cow horns stuck in either side, just to be like a tiny one for that scale. But otherwise, yeah, thank you. Otherwise, the Creator set, did I make notes of which one it was? Because you'd be able to get the instructions online. No, I didn't put the set number. I just put lots of Monty Python references in the comments about a moose biting my sister. Of course. But yeah, I'd have to find which set that is. I'll just quickly look that up. One moment. We'll get to the Lego building soon. Sets. Yeah, no worries, Rainbolt. Sets, Creator 3-in-1. Things. 31048 Lakeside Lodge. Alright, we've got ads running, and then we're about to open bag one. You should be nearly out of ads. I wish Twitch told you when they were like banner ads around the side. I wish they were all like that. But can't always get what we want. But if we try sometimes, you just might find we get what we need. Do I move like Jagger? Not really, but welcome in, Zach. How are you? What have you been up to? Happy New Year. And Lego noises. More Lego noises. Oh, almost went off the table. The singing was spot on. Thank you. Yeah, Stones are one of those bands where the songs are good, the singing's not always the best musically, is it? Alright, brick separator. More small parts. Alright. And no, I'm not really going to sort these. Let the light and camera adjust. And put some plates. Yeah, I'm not going to sort, but I will kind of plate separate, I suppose. And welcome in, Brickman Mosaic. Thank you for that. Why the thank you. I have snakes right here. And we've got a blackcurrant. Good evening. It is 5:20 p.m. Friday on this side of Australia. And apologies for that. The glare on the lights overhead and the built-in webcam on the laptop don't always like each other. Oh, you're not doing well. That's not good to hear. Yeah, that goes through there. And it goes on there. Let's say 4x10. That's one of those. Oh, pulled a muscle in your thigh, and now everything. I've been there. Well, I've been in the sleep weird, and noises down the stairs. It's a wild creating with Kara Davies.
Hello, Mrs. Mudd is here.
Hello.
Oh, it feels good down here.
Yeah, I sat weird one day, and the next morning woke up and my leg was all seizing up, and yeah, couldn't move, couldn't go to work. Well, didn't want to go to work and stand around on it all day. That wouldn't have been good for it.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
But hopefully you can put your feet up and relax, and we'll watch some attempted Lego building.
Attempted, allegedly.
You can't bend down to grab the tiny lost pieces. Oh, and you may need surgery. Oh, that's not good.
Who's this?
Brickman Mosaics Art.
Oh, sorry, dude. Hope you're alright.
What am I looking for? A 2x12.
Slight kitchen noises as I get to next piece.
And it says there's two of these bricks. It's hiding underneath. And then 2x4 plate on top. 4 steps down, 396 to go. And
You're not wearing a new shirt?
I'm not wearing my new shirt. I got a Lego shirt for Christmas. Maybe I'll change later on.
Well, that could be tomorrow's shirt.
Or that could be tomorrow's shirt. Hey, Andy. Welcome in.
Andy.
Good evening.
Hello, Andy.
Over in New Zealand. Doing well. I've got the aircon on because it's been
Hot.
very hot still.
Well, it's humid
over
too,
here, and it's humid. We've had bits of rain on and off. Building's going well.
So far.
We are on step 6 of 400. So, and on bag 1 of 3 for today. What I haven't done. Oh, no one's. Anyone can do this command! Exclamation set.
It doesn't have girth.
So today's set is Temple of the Golden Idol with 1,500 odd pieces. And however many pieces are in those first 3 bags, the first 3 bags are what we are doing today. And then bags 4, 5, and 6 will be tomorrow. You've got rain but no sun. And Brickman will be going to the doctor tomorrow to get things checked out. Yep, good idea.
Good call.
And then picking up another App Store gift card for more videos. Nice. How am I liking the set? Well, 7 steps in. It's great. Yeah, it's... I already had the aeroplane base set because I am a huge Last Crusade fan. I love that movie. Love Sean Connery.
We named the dog Indiana.
We named the dog Indiana. I love that dog. There is over there. And then one of our big retailers over here had a sale on, and this set was included. So,
Whoops! It landed up in your cart.
well, when they've got free shipping and they let you pay it off over time.
A finger slip. I ordered it.
Whoops! I ordered it.
Whoops! Sorry, honey. It's okay. I approved this purchase. Only because it's in the Indians.
So does that mean I get to display it in the living room temporarily?
Do I look like there's a place for that in the living room right now?
No.
Exactly. The answer is there's Bird of Paradise, and the dried flowers, and the orchid, and the Yoda, and the succulents, and a bird, and 2 things of flowers, and a globe, and a bonsai, and a Lunar New Year thing.
Winter Festival, yes.
Currently on the tables.
Andy says, I heard Kara say it was okay, so you're safe.
Ah, nice try, Andy.
Brickman wants to buy all 3 of them again, but use the pieces to build a 2,000-piece build of the Palace and Temple of Doom. Ooh, nice.
Ooh, I approve.
That would be cool. Kara approves of this message.
I approve of this shenanigan.
Well, from what you've just said, Kara, Zach says sounds like there'd be plenty of room for it above the TV. Zach M. Rutledge.
Hi, Zach. No, there's no room above the TV.
No, there really isn't room above the TV. The TV is where the hat rack is. I'm sure Kara will be jumping in chat soon once her laptop is on. Yes, I've got my phone over here.
You got your phone.
Zach says, yet.
Yes.
Zach,
if you want to find furniture for it and ship it down here, maybe. Just don't tell Erin because she'll make it happen.
Step 12.
Sorry, damn squeak.
Yeah, both of our folding tables squeak. Sounds like that hat rack needs replaced.
I like the hat rack.
It's a little...
it's a mirror and hat rack.
It's a mirror photo frame picture ledge thing. It's got 3 hooks for hats. It has wedding photos in it. I don't think it's going to get replaced anytime soon.
It's not. It's one thing from my old room that I brought down here that I love to keep up.
Alright, so this is step 11, and I don't have any... Hey, Miffy.
Hey, Miffy.
Welcome in.
Alright, powering up momentarily.
Alright, there's step 11 down. I do have little sound and video effects, but I don't have any other than the snakes one.
Why, thank you.
No, that was Zach saying a nice shelving unit with hooks under it could serve both needs. I'll figure out what the dimensions of this are, Zach, after it's built, and then we'll see. Otherwise, it's going on a bookshelf upstairs.
Ha! What bookshelf upstairs? Which bookshelf upstairs?
In the Lego room. Modulars might need disassembly for temporary, circulation purposes.
Might. Will.
Miffy is building the Great Hall, up to bag 4, but nice. A chaos build.
Oh,
nice.
Chaos build.
Now, is that like...
Does that dump all the pieces out?
Chaos like this, where it's just a single bag, or are you doing like
Always.
All the bags at the same time? Like, is it a true chaos build? Brickman's building a cantina set, and holy crap, he's loving it.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
I'll be jumping in chat. First, I'll focus on something.
Okay. That plate's in, so we're getting a Ringbolt, now you need to
And Ringbolt.
add a hat to the moose. Interesting.
Is it a Canadian moose?
Is it a Canadian moose? Is it a Mountie hat? Why is the moose wearing a hat?
His head is full. I don't know.
Brickman wants Indy to show up in the cantina and have a drink with Han Solo. Yeah. Alright, step 14. Step 14. Brick down that side. And a white brick down that side. There we go. Racing through this. The only thing with sitting here at the table, like on camera, you can see, like, there's the book, but I'm seeing it at an angle like that, and so a similar angle to that where the light overhead is bouncing right in that spot.
Just right in one spot.
Yeah. So if you see me moving from side to side like this, yeah, it's trying to recover from the glare off the page. And yes, with channel points, as you see in the chat message there, it is play money. It will get refunded at the end of stream, or possibly beforehand.
And that's the nice feature of this laptop.
Kara is discovering new features of her new laptop. And now it's Technic time. So I'm guessing the reason that there's this whole space underneath is that there is built-in mechanisms for the rock trap. So let's go. I've got a 5 axle, and I need one of these. So Ringbolt's doing a moose, Brickman's doing a cantina. Zach, what Lego are you building next, or currently? Alright, that goes through there. I'm assuming it's in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then plug onto there. Okay, that's in. Behave, Mrs. Davies.
Yeah. No.
An 8 axle. Venator begins Monday. That's going to keep you busy. There's a few pieces in that. To give you an idea on size, Kara, that's... Well, I'm assuming you're listening to my channel on your headphones.
I haven't put volume on.
I haven't got volume on yet. The Venator in Australia is $1,000,
Only.
including tax.
Only.
Which puts it at slightly cheaper than about half of Canada. It's about 10% cheaper in Australia than in Seattle, as an example, because they've got high tax comparatively. It does look epic. I agree, Andy. I'm not a Star Wars Lego collector, but that one looks very impressive. Okay, now it doesn't go in the gap, it goes across this gap. So this now, step 23, is putting this entire assembly across Zach, are you sitting there at the moment just looking at the box? Are you like this?
Are you lusting after the box?
Do you have it like just beside you and you're staring fondly at it?
No judgment if you are. No judgment.
Ever since I forget what stream I was doing last year when Build Time redeemed the build queue thing and put this set into the queue, but I went and grabbed it and it's been sitting downstairs, sort of in my peripheral vision
And taunting you.
ever since.
It's
It's like
silence
I have things that I've been scheduled to stream. I'll do them, but this is next. I can see it. I can see it waiting to be opened. So yes, no judgment if you're sitting there listening to me and watching the Venator. Nope, not one of those. One of these weird newish bricks. The 1x2 with a single stud in the middle that's slightly higher than halfway. It lines it up with where Technic holes are in Technic bricks. Alright, that's on there. And it always intrigues me when they do this for like stability or whatever, but when you get a Technic brick with pins, there we can sort of see the pins, and then a Technic brick, and you just click them together, and then it just sort of fits there. It's like, what is the purpose of joining those bricks together? I mean, other than to get the tan color on the front. Step 26. We now hide all this under the ground layer. So we've got some green for grass at the front. On the left-hand side, the front approaching the temple. That being said, it's time for me to go tuck the Venator into bed. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you, Zach. Thanks for dropping in. Look forward to catching some of the Venator build on Monday or probably Tuesday my time. Depending on what time of the day it turns out to be, I'll probably be able to look. Ooh, printed. Oh, I haven't even seen printed tiles. And Goodnight Ringbolt. Yes, Kara is searching for the thing that will.
It's stupid, but I'm gonna try it.
These printed tiles are really cool. Ooh, you worked something out, by the way. Sounds good, Ringbolt. Good night. And if you want to chuck a pic or something of what you've worked out onto the mock channel of the Discord, go for it. Is it just me, or does it look like those tiles kind of say go? Or 69? almost missed half of that step. There's glare on the page. There are plates to put at the back. That one overlaps there, and then there's a plain brick in the corner. So yes, if you do have Prime, you do get one sub to a Twitch channel of your choice. Doesn't have to be here, but make sure you remember. I often forget to use it. That one goes there. So yeah, make sure you sub to someone with it. And also missed that plate going in the corner because of the reflection on the page. But then the jumper plates go here. Alright, so step 28. We've got a little hollow but sturdy base setting up for section 1. And exclamation next is upcoming schedule, so I'll just put that in as an example. So there's the set we're currently working on, and you'll see Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And there will be a collab Lego build coming up, probably in a couple of weeks, but details to be fine-tuned and announced later. Goes there. We get a turntable. And we do have ads approaching. Depending on your luck, depending on your device, you may get 0 minutes, you may get 1.5 minutes. You may get a banner around the side of your screen. Either way, when it tells me that they're running, you won't miss anything. I will be stretching. I will be probably cracking open this mango beer, to be honest. Jaeger Bomb. Shields down. All right. Welcome in, Jaeger, Retro, Wesley. Who else have we got? Did I see Yuki? Welcome on in. How was your stream? Did you finish Darth Vader? Let me blow myself up to a big screen right there. You finally got it done. Well played. Well played. Welcome in, Raiders. My name's Bricko, an Australian Lego builder and streamer here on Twitch. And today, thank you, Retro. Crack that open. We have a Matzo's mango beer from Western Australia. So, Skål. Welcome, Raiders. So yes, Australian Lego builder, and today we are building that one there. We are building the Temple of the Golden Idol. Yes, having fun so far. We have just done step 29. But now, thanks, Retro, we have 5 steps of left hand only. So, step 30. And Mrs. Mod is sitting here doing the shouties. Thanks for that.
That one job.
Yeah, if someone wants to do exclamation mod love,
That's what it is.
but I'm gonna do it.
But I'm gonna do it.
Sometimes the computer lags slightly, and that still plays the video file for the duration it thinks the video should have. It doesn't take into account its own lag. But that's step 30 done, so we're one step down left-handed. I can scratch my nose at the right hand, right? That's okay. But the Lego building will be left-handed only. One of those with one of those. It goes there. And another one of these bits goes up. Okay. Thank you. That was fun. Wes, there is a command that should, in theory, only be triggerable by you, and that's exclamation pile. Oh yes, I have my ways. You may have heard it. Yep, I sent that through yesterday. Yep. For Janker. Oh, Miffy's found the missing part. Excellent. Yeah, the that big pile of Wesley clip also plays with the shout out as you when you first chatted, but the raid noises were going on over the top of it. So that was 1, 2. Okay, that's 3 steps down. 4th step, one-handed. I need one of these. I need a unicorn horn to go into that. And that goes tucked into this little corner here. Now I was warned about one-handed technic, and here comes some technic bits. Alright, with that. But if I lay this down, and we're probably in the middle of ads right now. Okay, we're going to do exclamation ads. And that's going to do that. Alright, I'll fix that. I will be right back. After these messages.
I was gonna ask about that.
No, I didn't mute myself. I'm back. And it is blackcurrant again.
Favorites.
Blackcurrant again. Thank you, Go up. Alright, we should be back from ads. And we're doing some one-handed technique at the moment. I successfully got the blue pin through the little grey thing. Does Mrs. Mudd get snuck?
Peas.
Maybe. What do you want?
Blackcurrant or the pink one.
Alright, so if I lie that one down and then push the pin down from above, there we go. Who said technique would be tricky one-handed? And then this goes push down to there. So that's 4 steps. Here's the 5th step, one-handed. And knowing my luck, the cooldown has run out. But hey, nope. Wait. Why is that not? Oh, because I've got one more piece to go beside it. Then, yep. That goes there. And one of those goes there. So, Jaeger, if you have to raid and run, go for it. I know it's late on your side of the world, coming up to midnight on the Pacific. But thanks for swinging by and bringing your crew. Much appreciated. And a 1x4 plate hiding there goes across that top bit there. Alright, step 36. And you type really noisily. Did you know that? You type really noisily. There. That goes in front of that to hide that. Corner brick goes that way, on there. And a tile there. So I'm guessing all of this is going to get linked in somehow to trigger the rolling stone. That was an unintentional pun by me earlier. I just realised this set has the rock trap, and I made a Rolling Stones joke at the start of the stream. Well, not really a joke, I was just narrating lyrics. Wall panel, and then 9 round 1x1 tiles. Better put them in the right spots. There. And then one up from that one, diagonally there, 1, 2 across there, and then the same thing diagonally opposite that one diagonally up from that one at the base of this curve, and then one over here. From the clip, yep. Okay. Step 38, and again, struggling to see on the shiny paper. I should get like a sloping tablet stand or something just to sit these on so they're not pointing at the light. Maybe I should do that. Those. Those. And these angly bits. So sloped back wall starting to come together. From the picture, yep, there'll be another slope on this side, and the ball will kind of come down through the middle of the set from the looks of things. Goes there. Goes up top. 40. We are 10% through the set. Goes there. That goes there. Got some dark tan teeth going on. Teeth or claws. Spikes of some description to go in. Onto these snot brackets. And then we get another turntable. No, I don't think anything will turn. I think this is more for. Yep. Looks at the very next step and sees a plate being put at an odd angle. So this is just for offset purposes. So it goes there. So these two turntables don't quite line up with each other. They're one stud off, just so that a plate can go across. There, someone in the design team has done the maths for us. Okay, that's partly why these plates are here, because they'll sit underneath to support. Alright. So now that. One of those and one of those. Oh, and this is handy. On the book, they highlight where the turntable should line up with underneath. So that corner lines up onto this one. And then we turn it until it lines up there. There we go. I love when they work out things like that. Just staying away from the 90-degree look. It is very cool. And then a hinge brick to again tie that into the main build. Across there. A 3-leaf plant there. And a 3-leaf plant there. And the start of the other slope. The other side of the wall that holds the rock in place. Step 44. These are little stalactites. No, stalagmites. Stalagmites. Made of little unicorn horn parts. So this one goes. 3 studs across from the turntable. This one goes 1 stud in from the plate boundary, and that one's diagonally adjacent. That's everything from that step. Oh no, it's not. Almost missed it. I saw this corner plate going on. I thought that's not level yet. No, because this plate piece goes in first, and then corner plate. Ooh, we get a printed tile, do we? Yes, nice. With a skull print. And that goes onto the front of the temple, so that links up to the Technic mechanism. And that looks like a whole bunch of spares. 1 by 1s, just a single one of each. Yes. Alright, so 45 steps in, we have made it through bag 1. Doesn't count as a drop if it's flying off the table. If it's a spare, does it? That's a question. Does dropping a spare count after you've finished and don't need it anymore? Does dropping a spare count as dropped Lego? Does it?
Try something else.
Yes. I know, being rude. Does dropped Lego, dropping a spare after you've finished the section and you don't need any of them, you definitely don't need any of them, does that count as dropped Lego?
It's still a Lego piece that got dropped.
It's still a Lego piece that got dropped. You are correct. Okay. Well, if you want to count it as one, you can count it as one.
And is that?
Just exclamation oops. No need for a plus sign.
Okay.
Firebot will count for you. Or it should. It may or may not. No, it's currently disabled. My bad. I am safe from drop Lego. Bag 2, and now bag 2 no, bag 2 is just a single bag. Sorry, bag noises. Followed by Lego ASMR. Ooh, some nice dark turquoise parts in here. Interesting contrast to the tans and browns of the rest of the temple. Got a handful of spiders. Pardon me. And we've got a skeleton to build. A poor unfortunate victim of the temple's traps. That one goes on here. And do yes. Search. Nope. Okay. And edit in. Okay. One arm down, one arm up, and that clips into this little hook. So you guys are just sitting here at an angle. Step 47. Gonna need one of those, a corner brick, 1x2 brick, 2 masonry bricks, 2 cheese slips. Cheese slips. Okay, one of those facing in with a wedge either side. Those stack up there. That one continues that little wall. Step 48. Wait, did I do that wrong? Yes, this one goes behind that one. That's better. That goes there then. With a plain 1x1 behind it. And another plain 1x1 somewhere here to go down next to this brick. Right there. Little details in this are very satisfying. Just seeing all the different colours, little plants, brickwork, the browns and the greys. And I need a 45 slip there. And a 1x1 brick on. Bird arch there, and a tree branch arch up there. So again, we're still working on that wall to hold the rock to come down, and then sort of curved entrance to the temple. There. And a plant going on this slot brick there. So I get stuff growing on the walls. 51. Turn this around. We're now working on the back side of it. The round pillar there. And then we spin it back to the front again. for one of those. And 2 corner bricks to kind of align those with the main wall. Lock that in. Ooh, a step with slightly blurry printing. It's very sharp and clear on this side. This step, the line works just slightly off the black printing. It's slightly, there's a gap in color along the left edge of every vertical line. Things happen. It's there. And now we get two little angled slopes going on top, opposite directions. Small branched arch. And onto that snot brick, and then pin that in place with one of these little 3-leaf pieces. Pins all the way in. And another plant most of the way up the wall. Tilt that back. It's starting to get to a height where it doesn't really show that much from above. That wall's getting higher. And so that's step 56 done. 57, okay, this has a few more parts to it. We need 2 of these plates. One of this plate. One of those. One of those. Slope. And one of these brown teeth plates. Alright, now for the purposes of doing one-handed building, sub-steps like this don't count as steps. That's still just step 57. So that's all one step if anyone had been triggering a one-handed build. Just so we know, and just to clarify that. Check that out there. This now lines up with the tree branch and the wall. That clicked into place. Step 58. Green slope and corner brick over there. I'm guessing a hinge brick is going to tie these back in line with bits down below. Oh, here we go. Here's a little sub build, but it's not sub steps. It's just now we're building a particular little piece, and it's step 59 through to 60 something. 69, dude. Right. It's not brick and a non-brick back to back. Oh yeah, you can just kind of see it. The masonry bricks and the standard bricks have slightly different dimensions, and I mean like barely perceptible to the touch that they don't necessarily match in length and thickness. I do have experience of building walls with lots of these where they start to go out of whack over time. So you kind of have to do what Lego designers do and use a mix of standard bricks and masonry bricks. And every once in a while, if you're doing this as a long wall, you'd put plates or something in, and they kind of help tie everything together in a straight line again and have all the studs meet up. But yeah, just the tolerances between studs are slightly different. And you end up with, I had a wall probably day long, and yeah, by the time I got to one end of it, the plates weren't clicking down easily, because they weren't quite the same length over the distance. Welcome back, Kara. We've got ads soon. Go. And I'm missing a 1x1 brick. No, I'm not. It's under a plant. Goes there. And we've got ads starting soonish. We've got some teeth pieces sticking up, and one's on a snot brick and one's on a bracket, so they are one slightly forward of the other. They're not directly overhead. Alright, I'm back. And cheers for the hydrate. I mean, I wouldn't. What about you? Sure, Denzel, I'll have a beer. And I wouldn't use mango beer for eye surgery. Let's go, Kara. And cheers. Alright, where were we? We were building this little column with the teeth and jaws of some sculpture on it. A jumper plate on the front. Get some more plant pieces to mix in. Yeah, I went down the shops earlier today and got my snakes for my snack, and I wasn't able to get an iced coffee there because they had some sort of power issue at the supermarket, and they had signs up everywhere. They've got no cold or frozen stuff available for the next 24 to 48 hours. And I didn't notice that at the front door, but as I left, the automatic doors also had signage saying, just so you know, we don't have any cold stuff. Alright, that goes on there. 67. Okay, this is interesting. A jumper tile with 2 studs, 2 plates, and then another 1x3 jumper plate. It's interesting. Why wouldn't they just use a brick? Oh, I know why okay, yep. So a 1x3 plate can fit over a stud in 3 spots. It can fit over a hollow stud in 5 spots because they can go over the anti-stud, or whatever you call these bits, in between the studs. But a plate would only be able to go in the 3 main spots, whereas these 1x3s, if you can kind of see, they've got the little grooves. We've got 4 little projections along the side, so they can stick down either directly on the stud or halfway. And a brick wouldn't be able to do that. So even though 3 plates, you could do that with a brick and this plate anywhere else, you wouldn't be able to line that up like that. So now I get it. It's almost like they know what they're doing. And then to save on parts, we've got 3 of these 1x1 Technic bricks for where the eyes are, but because 2 of them are eyes and 1's not, it just turns side on, but it saves them needing to include a 1x1 normal brick in that color. And 2. So this goes across the top here to kind of make a skull-like face. And then it goes here. So that's step 69 is adding that onto the front. And the next step is to jump onto step 70. We need a brick. We need a 1x6. No wigwams. Yeah, I haven't updated that one yet to the longer version, where he goes through all the scribbled nonsense on the blackboard. None of that. None of the others. Alright, so that goes across there, which sort of completes the other side of the doorway from the minifig's front view of the temple. From the shelf display purposes, that's the front. But the minifigs exploring are coming in from that direction. And there's the plate. It goes up on there. Here comes the hinge brick, but it's not going the way I thought it was. I thought it was going to go across like that. It's actually going like that. And step 72. Some little clips up onto these branches. Okay. And another plant to overgrow it over here. And one up the top there. And go that way a little bit. And one of these goes on the back. It does look cool so far. Yeah, I was glad to get this set up. It's a fun little build so far. I said little build, it's 1,500 pieces in it. Yeah. So, and then this comes across here. That. Okay, now we've got some interesting sideways building going on. Step 75, 76, 77. 78, 79, 80, 81, good number. Year I was born, and year the movie came out. And then this is where our coloured tiles come into play. The blue triangle looking thing. You mean these ones? So it's a tile. If you can see the grip under it. It's basically a 2x2 tile. So it's one of these. I'm holding it upside down so you can, at the right angle, so you can see the little circle bit. So imagine one of those, but chop it in half diagonally. and so you get the half of that little round bit to sort of grip the sides of the studs, and then from this side, it's a little bit hard to see on camera, but you've got a solid edge there, but then there's gaps here, so that you can overlap the studs, and then this one goes like that. Whereas you can't put this diagonally down, but you can do that. And thanks for the hydrate. And then seaweed goes into the side of the wall we've been building, but then it goes there. So it's hanging down over the doorway. And hydrate. And Kara's got what I'm assuming is iced coffee.
You assume correct.
Alright, so there we need a corner plate and 3 plants. 3. And now for another little mini build of a column before it goes onto the actual set. So there's a 2x2 plate, a masonry brick, and a brick with a clip on it. One by one plate, one by one brick, and then another plate. Because these snot bricks are 1 2/3 bricks high, so to line up with the bricks beside it that don't have any studs, you need a brick and then 2 plates. Because 3 plates equal 1 brick. And if you put 2 plates down here and then one of these corner snot bricks, its studs on the side are slightly higher than halfway. They line up with the top stud on the 1 2/3 brick. And then this gets some triangle tiles as well. And the dark tan tile on top. And a leaf to clip in from the side. And that continues up there to extend that column at the front of the set. And I'm missing a leaf part. Or did they give me a spare? Put 3 there. I should have had the inventory up on Bricklink. Yeah, if it's an extra, then oh, pardon me. Let's have a look. I do have Bricklink open, so 778. 015. Let's have a look. Bricklink's usually pretty good at letting you know what comes as a spare. Scroll down to the list of all these different parts, and it's not listed as a spare, so either I got lucky or I made a mistake somewhere. And there's one there. There's, yep, one built into the column there. I think I found it. Good morning, Tasik. I found it, Andy. I found it. So we're currently on step 94, and it should have been put down in step 47 when I did the little cheese slopes at the bottom of this column. There was meant to be a plant growing just inside the doorway. Alright, yeah. I am meant to have one of this plant as a spare. The little spindle with 3 little leaves. That's a legit spare. The cheese slope is a spare. Yes, doing well, Tasik. How are you? How is the Wombat crew? And there's a spider web to go up on top. And then a couple spiders for good measure on the inside as well. There we go. That is bag 2 done and dusted. So we're about to get to bag 3. Trying to wake up. Having medicine. They need to head out shopping. Saturday's a holiday in some German states. So the stores will be shut tomorrow. Got to get it all in today. Understandable. Fizzing water and other stuff. Gotcha. Alright. So that's bag 2 done. Bag 3, which it is just a single bag. I'll empty the small parts out into the bigger bag. And then Move this across here. Ooh. I hope you're not talking about Miffy, Andy. Or are you the cook? Ooh, we got some monkey concerts, the Cruising Castle, and 48 minifigures. Oh, nice. Many train kids, some dog haircut. Oh, so were the 48 minifigures all the new collectible ones? Yes, the 6th of January is however many days after Christmas. All the goats have been found out. Man. Yeah, I hope LEGO do bring the goats back in some other sets, just so they don't become that sort of hoarded collectible. More left-handed minifigs. I said this, I think, on my last stream, that because of the angle that all the LEGO instructions are drawn at, minifigs are always shown. Well, I say always. 99% of the time that I've found, the accessory is in their left hand, just so that they don't block any view of the minifig. But then when you actually set them up, you can make them left or right-handed, completely up to you. I haven't seen any of the new series here yet. And for those of you in chat, Tasik is a streamer from Germany. He does some gaming streams. He also does some Lego building as well. I think the plan tomorrow is to do the Alpine, the new Alpine Village set or the Alpine House set. I forget the official name. But I will keep an eye out for the notification so I can check it out. Kara's making funny faces. She might be Googling things. I forget what there's a word in English, isn't there?
Epiphany.
Epiphany, that's the one. I was like,
Feast of the Epiphany,
yeah.
Three Kings Day, and Theophany.
I'm like,
I've only heard of Epiphany.
Like, I know there's a word for it. I've seen it on the calendar that 6th of January is a thing in some places. Alpine Lodge, that's the word. Yep. Also next week, because you got the new Prison Island. Yeah, you said that when I was on your stream. And the Chinese, yeah. Tasik's been doing some Lego shopping this week. And the Chinese New Year set restaurant. And you got the dragon as well, didn't you? The dragon looks cool. I haven't built my rabbit yet. The rabbit parade, rather. and then some more Technic and a toothed wheel. The city space. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the new sets in shops yet. Also, haven't really gone looking since before Christmas. Alright, which hospitals? I think it's in that one. And this one goes in. Gotta line these up. Goes there. Yeah, there's a whole space theme coming across like City and Friends and things, which is kind of cool. Alright, so we've got a water and bread for the rest of the month, but lots of Lego. Yeah. Alright, step 97. And this comes, okay, so turn this back around again to the front. This goes up in that top little section. And because the Technic pins are now in the holes up here, we can push this plant into the wall. Goes into the center of the pin. And the same down in here. So we've got some plant parts sticking out of the Technic pins now. And lower your shields and surrender your ships. Welcome in, Hero. Godfrey, 99. Welcome in, welcome. It's a hero raid, which means I'm raiding in because I'm lurking over there. Welcome in. How did your stream go? How was the... Let me jump across here and close that tab out of the way. Oh, what? So you may or may not be buried in ads, in which case the welcome message will be postponed. So
I'm out of ads.
Kara's out of ads. This says there's still 35 seconds to go. I had this I was watching Kaz's stream earlier today, and she had a 60-second ad break, and I got 15 seconds of ads. Other people their ad break started when mine had ended. I missed it. I'll have to go back and watch that. You put your indie hat on to raid over. I don't have a hat. I don't have any cosplay. I'm wearing a Black Panther shirt. That's, as pop culture as it gets for this. Welcome, hero. Ads should be done. Welcome, hero. Welcome, raiders. I'm Bricko. For those of you that haven't been here before, I'm an Australian Lego builder and streamer. And hero has a Marvel shirt on. Let's go. almost killed the stream. Nice one, Hero. Nice one. I'm not saying that every time Hero comes in it balks, but that's my fault. That is a long music clip, and we did get some frame drops in there. But yes, you found that Easter egg, so maybe we shouldn't trigger that too often if it's going to cause that kind of lag. Yes, did you get the guitar finished, Hero? I think one of my favourite parts of doing that set was the putting the strings on and doing the little tuning, like turning the round studs. And then once you've got them into place, I didn't happen to see it. I was lurking in and out. Every time I jumped over, I saw a Lego fretboard. The fun part is and I haven't yet taken pictures of the finished shark ship, but that will happen after this stream, and I'll post those in your Discord as well. Thanks for reminding me. The fun part after doing the little tuning pegs was taking the colored studs off and putting the grey ones on in their spot. It's a little bit fiddly, but I did appreciate the design of it. I'm an idiot. I've been looking for a Technic part that doesn't exist. It looked to me like I was trying to find two pieces to join together. One of the pieces that I'm trying to look for is this little plate with these two axles already in it. So there's the piece I was looking for. Yes, real guitar strings. Yes, they are coloured. It's been a while since I picked up my guitar. It's been a while since I restrung it.
Been a while since you played guitar.
Yes, it has. I have a Takamine acoustic upstairs. And I've had some brands where the end of each string, like in one set, the end of each string has a different little color on it, so you know which one's which. To quickly grab them. What am I doing here? The Technic pin goes into that bit, and then that goes onto this bit. I can't believe I was looking for a piece that didn't exist. And then that goes on. And yes, Hero, if you have to run, grab a bite, and sleep, go for it. Thanks for bringing your crew this way. If you can get a preview of the guitar sometime. I'll have to dig it out of where it's hiding. And yeah, if I'd started on time today, depending on the timing of this, I probably would have raided into you instead. All of these. Ooh, Fender acoustic, nice. And how are the puppies? Before you run off for the night.
Oh, I demanded a update.
You demand the pup?
Immediately upon entering here.
Oh, of course you would. Of course,
More
Kara.
peps. Show me the update.
Of course, Kara would request a pup date. We got 2 left. From 6. I'm assuming that pushes all the way through, and I'm correct. And a wheel goes on. So this must, yeah, this will be some sort of. Oh, here's me looking at the mechanism, going, "What is this?" And then going, "Oh, ah, So this you refuse to put the whammy bar on. Nice. Oh, on the Lego one. Nice. When I built the Yoda set, I bought after I got rebrickable instructions to do the child. This is before Lego brought out their own set, and I'm pretty sure that's a close enough scale that you can actually give Yoda the Fender to play. But this. So this track here has the teeth on the inside of the curve. We've got a toothed wheel on here. This lines up like a roller coaster. So this will be on the track. This little roller will be underneath the track. And then these 2 bars obviously go either side of this grey bar here. So once this pin goes through the tan axle pin, that's going to go through this 3rd hole in this, but into the axle hole of the light grey, like this. Where's the... Nope. Come on. Like that. Thank you, Tasik. Should push all the way through. Why is it not? Cheers for the lurk. Greetings, Bung. Why is that not clicking through into the 3rd Technic arm? Happy New Year. Happy New Metric. Yeah, the top of the amp is like I get why it's designed to lift off, but yeah, it's not very sturdy. is... Oh, okay. It's me not looking at the next step. Because it just shows this going through. I didn't realize it does actually stop there. But this arm then goes on to the outside. So watch this. So basically what we've got here is a little roller coaster geared wheel and a roller underneath the track and a wheel that swings up to the top. So basically we can push the, I don't know how the trap gets triggered yet, but this is how the rock gets rolled back up to the top. Would be my assumption here. It's a little bumpy there. It otherwise runs pretty smooth. And how are things out your way, Bung? Grey pieces now. We get to build the rock. It's not so much about the maniac. It's the fact that I asked you to if you could draw on a piece of paper how big 1730 seconds was, and you were like, "No." And I was like, "Well, I can do 2 mil."
Well, good for you.
It is. It was humid here today too. Bung, we've had a couple.
I got rained on today, Bung.
I didn't get rained on today. I got rained on yesterday coming home from work, but it was that trying to rain where it was like a few drops. You could see the raindrops hitting the ground and then like evaporating, so it was not pleasant. Because Tuesday we had a massive pour down.
Question for you, Virgo.
Yes.
At some point, are you able to get my camera out of the garage?
Yes. Maybe.
Because I might still have film in it.
Right.
From our honeymoon. Or shortly thereafter.
What? First day after today, been a long 2 week at work with the heat and humidity. More pleasant underground.
Well, yeah.
I believe it.
Do you want to know how much it costs for a single roll?
Oh, what? Hero, if you're still here, I was going to send you a message earlier. You mentioned this was in your backlog. If you have a look on the backlog that I've got listed on my About page. Am I doing this for? Yes, I'm doing this 4 times. Good to know. So put those in. And more little aluminum plates. But if you're not here, Hero, and have to run, go get some sleep. I'll message you later.
you like to
Oh, you're here.
paint an 80s child at Shock and Crisis?
No. Yeah, so with the backlog hero, if there's anything in the backlog that I've got listed on my About tab that you've got in your backlog and you want to maybe do a both of us build it stream at some point, let me know.
Collab.
Because I had that thought today. When I saw you going live, I was like, dang it, I want to watch Hero. And I was like, hang on. We seem to often do this Friday thing. So I was like, because I am doing a test. Carrot, do you want to do exclamation next? So the next slide that comes up after this one, I'm working on. I got my mate Squiddy a Lego set for Christmas, and I've got the same one in my backlog. It's the Creator 3-in-1 deep sea diving with the giant octopus, because he's all about the squids and octopus. So we're going to try and do I'll stream, but he'll be on a camera. Yeah, I'm trying to get the stream together side of things. I'm not using OBS at the moment, so I can't quite do the whole virtual camera thing, which I think would kind of make things easier for dual streaming anyway. But as far as one of us being on the other one's stream, that's easy enough to do through a browser. But yeah, just let me know if there's something in the backlog. That you already have, or if you have a backlog posted somewhere that I'll have a look at and go, ooh, I've got that, or I want to get that. And then I'm like, oi, Hero. Oh, cool. Okay, I did wonder about this. So this rock, here's me wondering about, you know how Lego gives you that little warning logo with catapults going, don't shoot people in the face, be careful. And Kara goes, where's the fun in that? I mean, much like the fact that the movie set and the theme park ride are all, perfectly safe.
This one is not.
No, the rock itself is attached to that axle on the end of the thing here. So it can come.
Spin the boulder.
It can come rolling down the slope threateningly at you, but it's attached. That's kind of cool. Oh, so that other wall piece that goes on here. Yeah, I'll send you a message later, Hero. Where's the picture of the complete set? Oh, the next part of the wall is actually on the next segment here. So yeah, it's just it's rigged.
That's cool.
But yeah, that's really cool. From behind, the amount of precision, non-imperial engineering that's involved. That's just, look at how smoothly that then goes up there and clicks back into place. And once it gets to this point, gravity takes over and it rolls down. And then when you push this up, it clicks past. Once it gets past about, it doesn't get to 270 degrees, but it gets past 180, I'd say about 200 degrees, it sort of, this joint here clicks down. So you're resisting to push up, and then once it gets to there, it's actually wanting to stay. That's so cool. All right, look at that. That is bags 1, 2, and 3. So that was today's build, was part 1. You're gonna break down your set. It's BRB time. We are BRBing. But yeah, that is so cool. I love that. One more time. Roll down. Okay, so to trigger it. Oh, minifig down. To trigger it from behind, you can just kind of push that, and once it gets to, once it gets past about, I'd have to work out the angle, but once it gets to there, it gets to a point where it just rolls itself, and then stops at the bottom, and then you push it up until it sort of drops back down. Yeah, you'll notice it at the very top. Once this geared wheel goes up, it'll get to a point up here where it goes up, 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 and then sort of down half a turn. Yeah. Gravity and Technic. And it's all concealed so nicely behind that wall. Like you just see a rock that comes on down. And it's only clunky because I'm doing it side on. When it's like this, the gravity holds that geared wheel where it should be. That's fantastic. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so we did the next. So what we're doing is this set here. I'll bring this back up. Set. So we've got through that first third of it. So tomorrow afternoon, hopefully on time-ish, we'll be cracking open bag 4 and doing the middle bit of the temple. So 3 bags. It looks slightly smaller, but some of these are multiple bags, and so I'm guessing there is some trap mechanisms going on. I don't know if that floor really is flat or if it opens up. The spikes, there's more skulls to build into the wall. A few little greebling and details in there. Well, but it's 3 out of 10 bags, so that's 30%. Kara is flipping me off right now. Thanks. Thanks for that, Bung. And Kara, yes, I think so, unless there's a...
I don't have any Lego people on.
I don't have anyone on that's actually doing Lego. We do have Squiddy on. But yeah, I think hold tight. We will don't go anywhere. Don't go far. We will be raiding across. So, Kara, if you want to do exclamation raid, and that should. Okay, I have fixed the timing on that one. They don't overlap anymore, so that is good to know. So we will be heading across to Leadby Man, another Aussie streamer. He sometimes builds Lego, but tonight he's doing Sonic because that's what he first streamed, I believe, 1 year ago. So let's go say g'day to him. I'll set this up over here. We'll see if this works first from the software. Okay, I've clicked the button. Oh, hang on. That worked. That undid itself. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. Twitch.tv Leadby Man is where we're heading. I'll push that button again, and we'll see you over there.